Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Chainlink. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now let's jump straight into the TA. Jumping into the daily chart, we still have the same Fibonacci retracement here with the swing high printed in April 2023, the swing low printed in January 2023, and we did retest the 1.272, which was our minimal target at $4.84, and that was a perfect entry. We were targeting this for quite a while, and from there we've seen a 75% move to the upside. So if you just managed to set up some buy limit orders on Binance above these prices, you would have been up 75% on this high cap altcoin during a bear market. This is how crazy the prices move even during bear markets, guys. So there is always the possibility that you can make some money. The markets always give you an opportunity to buy at cheap prices. You just have to be patient and you have to know where to set up these buy limit orders. And based on this fib, we had this level for a few weeks already, even before we dumped down here. Now, with this retracement, as you can see to the upside, we managed to come back up to this same resistance level that we've been kind of hanging around for a while. So anywhere between $9 all the way down to $8.40. This was a very strong resistance level, and we keep hitting it and we just keep coming back down. Now, did I swing trade over here? No, and I'm going to tell you why, because we have been in this sideways channel for a very long time. And if you've seen Bitcoin Cash and what it has done after its sideways channel, it had a very strong move to the upside. So I do not want to miss out this massive pump that could be coming for Chainlink after more than 1 year of consolidation, because that's typically what happens. You kind of coil up for a long time and then you have the massive breakout. So if that happens this August or this September, I definitely don't want to be missing out on that. And once we have the pump and we start retesting some of these levels, then I can start, thinking of some swing trades, and I will definitely share that with my patrons first. Obviously, we'll swing trade Chainlink, and then I'll let everyone know here on the YouTube channel. So if you're looking to get into Chainlink right now, I would say probably wait until we come back down to the 20 EMA on the daily chart at the very least, and that's going to be $7.14. Now, there is a possibility we're going to see a bounce off the 20 EMA and another leg to the upside, and no one knows if we're going to break above the resistance of the sideways channel with this next leg up. No one knows if we're going to continue down here, but I would say anything around $7 and below that is extremely cheap. My average buying price, I think, is around $7. I can't remember, but I think it's around $7. And even if it's below $10, around $8, $9, that's still extremely cheap, because if you look at where we were sitting back during the bull market, $52. And imagine we get to $100 the next bull market. It really is not going to be that important whether you bought in at $8 or at $7. You're just going to be glad that you bought in, and that's the important thing. You're exposed to the market and you're buying in while everyone is bearish, or while the majority of people are bearish. And once the prices start pumping, once we have the breakout, that's when the grandmas and the aunties are going to start pulling up to the markets, and they're going to be like, oh, have you heard of Chainlink? Should we buy into that? And they're going to put their money into Chainlink. They're going to pump the prices even higher for you, and then you're going to be taking profits over here. And they're going to continue buying at $100, and then once we have the next dip, they're going to be like, oh, crypto is a scam. We lost all of our money. No, you did not lose it. We just sold off because you were buying in. So you were just our exit liquidity, and that's the way the markets work. This is not me being mean. This is just the way the markets work, because the people who sell closer to the peak are just selling off of the people who are buying in at the peak. That's just simple math. Now, jumping into the daily RSI, let's see what happened here. We got overextended. We got above the index of 70 here, and we potentially, if you were a bit risky frisky, you could have swing traded here, right? You could have sold at $8.50, and you could have already bought back in 11.5% cheaper. You could wait for a 16% pullback, which is going to be the 20 EMA retest, but I don't want to risk it that much. I don't want to make an extra 50 bucks, and I don't want to risk swing trading this potential strong breakout. And if we are to measure this potential breakout target, let's see what we can be looking at here. So from this local low that we printed in June to the local high we printed in April, our 1.618 target is going to be $11.76. And from where we are right now, that's another 54% to the upside. And if you bought in at the 1.272 here at $4.85, guys, if you bought in that low, that's going to be a 141% move to the upside, which is crazy. So by August, September, this could be the price we're retesting, and then hopefully after that, we're going to be printing a higher low, but we'll see how things go. Now, let's take a look at the weekly chart. And before we continue with the video, I quickly want to mention my Patreon that's linked down below in the description. If you enjoy my content, you want to get more exclusive content, and you want to support me at the same time, definitely feel free to check out the Patreon, because you're going to get a 7-day free access on my Patreon and an instant access to all of my content since October 2021, which is when I started. You'll get access to content like exclusive weekly podcasts, and we're starting to invite guests already. We have 40 plus low cap gem posts. We have a bunch of project reviews. We have a bunch of resources that are going to help you save time and make more money with this upcoming bull market. So this is definitely a great exchange of value for the both of us. And once again, there's a 7-day free trial. Feel free to check it out. You can leave anytime, and let's continue with the video. Taking a look at the weekly chart, as you can see, on the weekly, it's a bit more calm. It's not as crazy as it is on the daily chart, but we are once again running into this yellow resistance trend line that has been keeping us down for quite a while. Let me just place this in a better position. There we go. So we once again ran into the yellow trend line, just like we did back in April 2023, like in February 2023, like in November 2022, and like in August 2022. So this August high is very important for us to break. That's a massive resistance level we need to break above. Once we do that, like I said, there could be a pretty strong pump that could take us up to this level here, which was our previous support at $12.72. Now, taking a look at this massive support block below us, in case we see a flash crash, a black swan event, and for some reason we drop below this local low that we printed in June 2023, you have another level here between $4.53 down to $3.65, and this is going to be based on this trading range that we had. So July 2019, we print a high, we print a higher high in March 2020, and these 2 points of contact create this block. Then we saw a breakout in 2020 in July, and we haven't seen a retest since then. And this is potentially what could happen if we have a flash crash. We come down all the way to the support block, we print the retest, and from there we continue into the bull market. And even if that were to happen, it's still bullish. You know, we're still in this massive uptrend, guys. This is not like we're going to be breaking the trend on the weekly chart for Chainlink. This is an absolutely beast of a trend and beast of a chart. We're looking very bullish here. So coming down to $4.50 is quite okay. And taking a look at the weekly RSI, you can see that we're still holding this as support. We had a perfect back test here in July, and so far so good. This trend line could be broken at some point, obviously, but once that happens, it happens. For now, you can be looking for entries off of that trend line just based on previous history, because you've had multiple bounces even since June and May 2022, and we had one fake out here in June 2023. So overall, I would say just wait a bit before you start buying in. The 20 EMA on the weekly chart could be another level for you to back test. But if you're really desperate to get into Chainlink right now, it's also not a big deal. You can buy in now. You can buy in a bit cheaper as long as you're buying in this green support block, you're good to go. And as long as your average buying price is in this green support block, you are in a very solid position and you're set up for the next bull market. Thank you all for watching, guys. Let me know what are your targets for Chainlink, what is your average buying price, and let me know if you found this video useful. Take care and stay safe.